Hello everyone, I'm Joanne and welcome to my craft room. I hope you're enjoying this series with these wonderful sayings. In this video we are going to use a giant thank you. And again, I used the wonderful Friendship Floral paper with the little bird. I thought that it went really well. And on this little oval also. So let's go ahead. We're going to hot foil, of course, and then here's the inside of my card. I just used a little strip on this one, and I put a little, it's like a bluish green color cardstock, and it's 5 by 3 3/4, and then my Neenah white at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2, and this is 1/4 of an inch by 3 1/2. And then my outside piece is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. The base of the card is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I also just took my my die cuts and embellished my envelope, and I thought that that really looked cool because it matched with these little birds right here on the front of the card. So that's fun. Okay, so this is what we're going to be foiling on. I'm going to take my little, these came in the embellishments, in the little packages of the Floral Friendship in the die cuts. So that's where I got these from. And I love mixing and matching things. This is an absolutely perfect set to do that with, because it is just a you know, sentiment. So that's just a lot of fun there. I have something on my paper. Hang on. Let me get that off of there. There, little glue. Okay. All right, let me move this aside. Let's go ahead and while our machine here is heating up. Oh, it is hot. Oh, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get our envelope completed. Right here. I've been foiling a lot today. So when you do that, the machine heats up really quick. And just some leaves back here just to bring in that bluish kind of green color that's in this. Looking really pretty. And we'll let that just take hold right there. Here I have that 1/4 of an inch by 3 1/2 right there. Let's go ahead and complete the inside of the card while I have a second here. And I'm just going to glue this down to the bottom of this piece is for the inside, 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. Put a little glue there. And I'm going to leave a little white border at the bottom there. I love liquid glue because I have that nice wiggle room. Get that right to the edge there. Good. And then we're just going to snip this off. Okay. I like to get, you know, make it a little bit longer. It doesn't even matter, you know, and then cut it off because then it's even and easy that way. Let's go ahead and layer this right here. And put this on the inside of the card. This is a very easy card to make. I'm allowing the Floral Friendship collection to do a lot of the work for me. And you could use any color with this. Any blue would be fine. Because there's so many hues of blue in the bird. I think it's fantastic. There we go. And let's put this on the inside of the card. Here we go. Just like that. Let me unclog this really quick. I've been doing a lot of crafting today. Actually, now it's dark out and I'm still crafting today. I've just been very did you ever have those, you know, you have those times when you have absolutely no mojo whatsoever, and then you have times where when you're working with something, it's like you can't stop, you know, being like, oh, okay, let me do this next, let me do that next, you know, that kind of thing. So when I started to work with the this paper here, I was like, wow, this really gave me a lot of great ideas. I know I've got a clog in that. Let's try something else here. Love my liquid glue. I probably left it, what I'm saying is I probably left it, the cap off of it. And that's how I set a clog up. Okay. So just right here, tap, tap. This fills the front, the complete card front at 5.5 by 4 1/4. Aren't those birds pretty? And you've already got that wonderful foil in there. So when we go ahead and gold foil with this, it's even going to be that much better. All right, now let me go ahead and bring in this oval. And here is a giant thank you. Now, this point up here, let's talk about that, okay? That's very difficult to tape down. You know, we've been doing a lot of hinges, okay? That's very difficult to tape that down. So what you want to do when that happens, when you have something like this, you want to tape where it's straight, okay? So I like this side better, okay? I'm going to make my hinge from this side, okay? Pull it back just a little bit so that you can see. And then pretty to pretty, you have to see your tape there, okay? And then pretty to pretty. Pretty side to pretty side. We're going to close that. Looks good to me. And I'm just going to slide it just like this. I'm going to turn it over, put it on my Glimmer, hit my timer, and get my plates. They've been all over the craft room today. They've been behind me, over on my paper. They've been everywhere. I lost my clear, the little white shim. I lost that for a little while. It was in here. It was just hiding from me. You know how things can hide in just plain sight, right? Okay. Oh, we're almost ready. So we're still blinking here. I wait for that to stop blinking, and then I use my Platinum 6. Use whatever die cutting machine that you have. Of course, these do go together, but the Glimmer will fit with other machines. So you just go to the website, and when you go to the Spellbinders website and look for the Glimmer machine, scroll to the bottom and it will tell you all of the machines that it is, all the die cutting machines that it's compatible with. But I wanted a Platinum 6. Okay, let's see how we do. Now my first one came out nice and straight. I'm rolling slowly, just like that, and I'm going to roll back. Every machine, I say this in every video, every machine is different. So I'm still learning this new machine. But I'm having a good, I'm getting good foiling when I'm rolling front and back with it. So, you know, that might be just what I do with this machine. There we go. I'm going to place the solid hot foil, because I'm going to have a negative right here. Let's see how we did. A giant thank you. Oh my goodness, it came out beautifully. This is Hammermill cardstock. Hammermill cardstock. Look at that. No overfoiling. I'm telling you guys, you have really helped me. Really helped me today, for sure, because of all the foiling. The more you do, the better you get at it, okay? So now I have the solid hot foil plate, because this is what I've been doing with all of these. This is called the negative of what you just did. The solid hot foil plate, the pretty side is the indented side, and you're going to put pretty to pretty. And then I'm just taking a piece of cardstock here, putting it on top. I'm going to put my shims. And we don't need the plate for this. And I wanted to show you some, like here. These are some of the ones that I've done of the negative. Look at that. Best wishes on your birthday. That's in that magenta. And I'll just cut it back. Here's another one. This one has a little underfoiling to it. I see that. This gold came out perfect. A giant thank you. That was from the first card. So I've done all of the negatives with this, and then I will use these probably on the inside of a card as, you know, as sentiment. So I think that's a lot of fun. All right, let's bring that Platinum 6 in. Like I say, I hate to have unfinished projects in my craft room. Ever since that I kind of downsized it and purged it. So I use you guys and the videos to even get the negative done, and then I put it aside, and then I know my projects are complete. And I don't have a bunch of things hanging around in here that are halfway done. That's why I do my envelopes and I do the inside of my card. I just cannot believe how gorgeous that came. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. There is not one piece of overfoiling at all. I just love it. Really happy with that. Okay, we're solid. Good deal. Now, no matter what, when I use a solid plate, I roll twice. And sometimes if I think that the cardstock is thin, I will put a shim to give it more pressure. That's where those other ones that I showed you that had a little light foiling to it, underfoiling, if I would have shimmed it, it would have probably come out a little bit better. Oh, this came out perfect. You're going to love this. Wow, look at that. Now remember, when you have the negative, there's always a little film, and it's like it's invisible. Sometimes I use my tool. Get right there. And now look, guys, we've wasted absolutely zero foil. And I've got this beautiful negative piece to put on the outside or the inside of a card, you know, trim it down, something like that. I think that's great. All right, let's move this aside. Let's bring our card in. And thank you for hanging in there with me. All right. I'm going to unplug my machine here and get it out of the way, because we're done with that. Look at that foiling, how it picks up the foiling from the paper, from that friendship, floral friendship paper. Look at that gold. I love that. Now you can pop this up with foam or glue it flat down. I'm going to just glue it down flat. I had popped a few cards up with foam, so I thought I'd just do this one flat, just to do something different. The last two I've done flat. Here's that. Now, I love this tool. This tool is from Simon Says Stamps. I will link it below if it's in stock. If not, hit the notify me later, you know, or when it comes in button. And let's go ahead, and I'm going to place 3 dots of glue. This is scary when you're using a big bottle, right? But we've got it right there. Haha, yay. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring my flowers in. This has like a jewelry little sticky there. I'm going to put the big one up here. I'm going to put the little one here. And you see how easily it delivers right to the card. I'm really happy with that. So here are our cards for this video. With this one, a giant thank you. I love to hot foil. I hope you guys do also. And like I've been saying, the hot foil with these larger sentiments, if you are new to foiling, you will get a great result. And I've had a blast today. I think I've done 3 cards, 3 videos, but I've really been having a lot of fun just working with the hot foil. And, you know, like I say, there's a learning curve. The more you use it, the better you'll get. I hope you enjoy this card. Very quick, very easy, using extra product also that you've probably already purchased. And then adding this wonderful, wonderful, large sentiment hot foil to it, and it just makes the card look fantastic on the front. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.